Hello, I'm Michael Shapiro. It's Friday, the 14th of July. And if you're seeing this, you're a Facebook friend of mine or a friend of somebody who I care, love, and trust and have met along my journey. To my right here, it's kind of in the background, but really it's within the YouTube channel, as well as my Facebook page and my Jewish Friends page. It is the background, and I wanted to spend a little time talking about the meaning of that. Jill's first birthday, I should say her birthday after the twins turned one, I was thinking of a gift that I could give to her for her 33rd birthday. And what that gift is it's our family name, the meaning and the blessing behind it. It also is each of our names and the meaning and the blessing behind them. And I hope you'll take some time to learn about each of us, and what Shapiro means and what each of us are about, because in the years since 2007, it has been nothing but true. We are here to kind of protect our area of the world, which is what Tikkun Olam means, and spread our beauty with you. And if you look at my son Zachariah, which a lot of you learned about, if you don't know, he's my son who decided in 2018 to take his own life, and is really behind all this purpose work. He did what he was meant to do on this planet, and he's here delivering his message with us now, and we're serving you all together, and this is what will connect us through this channel, and over time we will fulfill his mission. But I wanted to leave you with a few thoughts before I signed off for the Shabbat. I'm reminded every day in our morning prayers, we talk about loving your fellow man as yourself. And really, what does that mean? Do we have to love everybody like we love ourselves? And the answer is, at least give them the benefit of the doubt. We are very forgiving for our faults. It's really between us and God that we have our faults. Really the only one we share that with. He knows all of us. But we should take that same attitude and with somebody else, especially somebody who is not being kind to us in the particular moment. It really is something that I spent the last 4 years you have every communication, every text, everything that I ever went through with Zach, and it causes you to see things in a different light, and that's really the purpose behind this channel and my message, and why I'm becoming vulnerable, because I think there's a message to be shared. And so rather than try to do all that today, that's what's here to come, and I hope you'll join me, because there's a lot that you're helping me kind of unpack, because there's no bigger failure you can feel as a parent than the loss of a child, and I don't want any of you to experience that. But there's also where I found joy in that sorrow and the ahas behind what he was trying to teach me. And if you look at his name, you'll understand he was meant to teach us in the morning of his life, very early on in his life. I didn't know what that meant when I read it, but it made a lot of sense after he was no longer with us. And he's here with me every day, helping me spread that message. So I've become vulnerable this week, not nearly vulnerable enough. He's reminding me that, and some of that is through the message. You get feedback, and sometimes people are supportive of that by liking and sharing and supporting, and sometimes it's not. And I realized in doing this work, I'm really protecting myself. So my commitment to you next week is to be more vulnerable, show more courage, share with you my journey, so that we can learn together and see how we are to face this world together. And in doing so, we will repair our part of the world that we are meant to, and we will have everything that we want and deserve in this life in a good way, in a revealed way, in a blessed way. So I wish you a good Shabbat for those of you who are Jewish. For those who aren't, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.